The tension with my father and his wife, Denise, has simmered for nearly a decade, fueled by a fundamental disagreement over who is responsible for their 9-year-old son, Jake. Jake's arrival was a calculated move. Denise wanted a baby, and my father was struggling with the empty nest as my sister and I moved out. From the beginning, they expected us to play an active role in his upbringing. When we refused to be Denise's village, the relationship soured. It only worsened when I became pregnant with my first child while Jake was still an infant, and Denise took my focus on my own family as a personal slight. Household life for them is chaotic. My father is largely passive, and as Jake grows older, Denise seems to have lost interest in the daily grind of parenting. Their strategy for years has been to force a bond between Jake and my children, Sam and Katie. They've attempted playdates that were actually just Denise dumping Jake on me to go shopping, and they've forced the kids to share rooms on vacations. My children do not get along with Jake, yet my father and Denise persist in trying to merge our lives. The breaking point came recently. My husband and I are planning a trip to France this September to celebrate Katie's 5th birthday. It's a rare, special occasion centered around Disneyland Paris. When my father heard about it, he proposed with startling entitlement that we take Jake with us. He offered to pay for his son's flights and hotels, framed as a way for Jake to see Europe and for him and Denise to get some nice, child-free time. He pressured me to be a good sister, but I stood my ground. I told him we wanted this trip to be just our immediate family. As he continued to push, I finally lost my patience. I told my father that he needs to accept that Jake is not my responsibility and never will be, and that he and Denise should have considered their desire for child-free time before they decided to have a child. The fallout was immediate. My father is furious, accusing me of being an ungrateful brat and claiming I wished Jake was never born, which I never said. Denise followed up with a phone call filled with insults. While my husband supports my decision to keep the trip private, he thinks I was too harsh in my delivery. I don't believe I am the asshole for refusing to bring a child who isn't mine on a curated family vacation, but I do feel a twinge of guilt for the delivery. However, after 9 years of being treated like a backup parent, I felt I had to draw a hard line. Does honesty make me the asshole? Or was this a long overdue reality check for them?